We have the top story on the Punch newspaper here that says federal government leases Diezani's buildings, jewelry, bras for sale, values Badeh's mansions. And the writer saying suspects wedding gowns in feasible bras. Wow, 64 pairs of shoes for sale. 1,620 items including cars, houses, phones, laptop, vessels listed. And more details on page 2. And now moving further down, Oshun pleads for understanding as protesting retirees shot state secretariat. Police diffused bomb found at attacked Oyo prison. Aregbesola shuns a Conde's meeting with APC elders caucus. That's on page 9. Merciless beatings, Kwara to regulate Arabic schools' activities. To the bottom stream says Buhari exits in 2023 solution to Nigeria's problems, coming from Afenifere. Ekiti headsman bags life imprisonment for grazing on cassava farm and shooting owner. PDP hints of next meeting if Apex Court stops convention. Now to the airplace, it says power, port transportation, ports facilities killing Nigeria's manufacturers from additional. eNaira app hits 100,000 downloads in 24 hours amid complaints. And the writer saying e-currency, BVN, NIN should give comfort. Buhari tells Saudi investors, and that's on page 21. I've stopped here.
The second paper today is this day. In Riyadh, Buhari calls on world leaders to invest in policies that guarantee global security, says underinvestment genesis of rising socio-economic challenges, and restates commitment to people-oriented policies, seeks debt relief for struggling economies. Upwards now. NNPC, $3.097 billion investment opportunities exist in condensate refineries, and says Nigeria needs $2.7 billion to improve product supply, distribution infrastructure, and projects petroleum products demand to grow to 17.3 million MT by 2025.
And now to the Vanguard, says opposition to declaring bandits terrorists, and ACF, MBF, Ohaneze, Afenifere, CAN raise knocks on Gumi. Upward says 99.4% of banks' accounts hold less than 500,000 naira, coming from NDIC. IGB overhauls security landscape, deploys DIG Ebunike, 98 top officers. Nigeria needs $2.7 billion investment to stabilize petroleum product supply from the NNPC, and more details on page 8. Now further down, convention, PDP knows fate tomorrow. Not poverty problem tied to high population from Sanusi. Insecurity our frustration. Kanu, UN tackle Nigeria, Kenya over alleged torture. Federal government vows to end casualization of workers. And State of the Nation, we must renegotiate our stay together from Afenifere. And finally, on the Vanguard says, Nigeria is willing to pay cost-reflective tariff from the World Bank. And more details of this is on page 20 of the Vanguard paper.
Last but not the least is the Nigerian Tribune. 2022 budget. Senate slams Health Ministry over $200 million loan for mosquito nets. Anambra poll, IGP deploys 100 strategic commanders. We have enough manpower for election. INEC, 81,778 new PVCs ready for collection, it adds. A special report why foreign shipping companies drop empty containers in Nigeria. That's found on page 8 of the paper. Right down, we have appeal court to rule on PDP convention tomorrow, why consensus is difficult over deputy chairmanship. Ekwuremado's committee to determine Arab Aja Anyanwu's fate.